The Zephyrians had ruled the galaxy for 3 millennia, their crystalline ships casting shadows across star systems like mechanical vultures. Their technology was unmatched, their intelligence supreme, and their military might had crushed every civilization that dared oppose them. They were the apex predators of space, the undisputed masters of 1,000 worlds. Until they encountered humanity. Commander Kale Voss stood on the observation deck of the research vessel Meridian, watching the final Zephyrian stronghold burn in the distance. The massive space station, once a symbol of their overwhelming power, now spun helplessly through the void, its bioluminescent hull flickering like a dying star. It was hard to believe that just 5 years ago, humans had been nothing more than a curiosity to the Zephyrians, a primitive species barely worth cataloging. The last of their fleet has surrendered, reported Lieutenant Maya Torres, her voice carrying both triumph and something that sounded almost like regret. Admiral Hendricks is requesting permission to board their command ship. Kale nodded, though his expression remained grim. The Zephyrians had made a fatal miscalculation. They had studied humanity for decades, analyzing their technology, their social structures, their apparent weaknesses. What they failed to understand was humanity's greatest strength, their capacity for adaptation born from desperation. The war had begun when the Zephyrians arrived in the Sol system, expecting easy subjugation. Their initial assault had been devastating, Earth's major cities reduced to rubble, the lunar colonies vaporized, Mars terraforming projects set back by centuries. But humanity had done something the Zephyrians had never encountered in their 3,000 years of conquest. They had learned. While the Zephyrians relied on their superior technology and rigid tactical doctrines, humans had proven to be infuriatingly unpredictable. They reverse-engineered crashed Zephyrian ships in months rather than the decades it should have taken. They developed new weapon systems based on principles the Zephyrians had never considered. Most importantly, they had turned the Zephyrians' own confidence against them. The breakthrough had come when human scientists discovered that Zephyrian technology was entirely dependent on a specific quantum frequency. Their ships, their weapons, even their life support systems all operated on the same harmonic resonance. It was elegant, efficient, and represented the pinnacle of technological achievement. It was also their greatest vulnerability. The human counterstrike had been swift and merciless. A single pulse transmitted across subspace had disrupted every Zephyrian system simultaneously. Their mighty fleets had become helpless hulks drifting in space. Their planetary defenses had shut down. Their communication networks had gone silent. In the span of 37 minutes, the galaxy's most powerful civilization had been reduced to scattered survivors pleading for mercy. "Sir," Torres said quietly, "the Zephyrian commander is requesting to speak with you directly." Kale activated the communication link. The holographic image of a tall, ethereal being materialized before him. The Zephyrian silver skin had lost its lustrous sheen, and its multifaceted eyes held a depth of defeat that seemed to echo across the cosmos. "Human commander," the Zephyrian spoke, its voice like wind chimes in a gentle breeze, "we underestimated your species. We believed intelligence was measured by technological advancement, by the ability to impose order upon chaos. We were wrong. Your mistake was thinking you were the apex predator," Kale replied. "But every ecosystem has its balance. Every top dog eventually meets something hungrier." The Zephyrian's form shimmered as it processed this. "What will you do with us now? Will you show us the same mercy we showed others?" Kale was quiet for a long moment. In the distance, debris from the destroyed station caught the light of a nearby star, creating a brief, beautiful constellation before drifting into darkness. "That depends on whether you can learn to coexist rather than dominate. The galaxy is big enough for all of us, but only if we respect each other's right to exist." The communication ended, leaving Kale alone with the weight of humanity's victory and the responsibility of what came next. They had proven that even the mightiest could fall, but now they faced a more difficult challenge, proving they could be better than those who came before.